Coming up tonight on Middle Tennessee News, a blood shortage across the midstate continues and a new highway addition in Rutherford County.
In part 2 of the Other Side of Cabo special from some of our very own MTSU professors. All those stories plus your local weather and sports. Middle Tennessee News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Taylor Pennington.
And I'm Willie Failer. Welcome to Middle Tennessee News. Middle Tennessee is currently experiencing a blood shortage and are in urgent need of donors. According to Blood Assurance, a major supplier of blood to Middle Tennessee hospitals, less and less people are donating blood while the need has risen. An estimate from the organization says that only about 3% of those eligible donate, when one donation can save up to 3 lives. Blood Assurance is currently offering incentives for those that donate, including a drawing for a $500 gift card. A, B, and O negative donors will receive a $25 gift card due to increased demand. To donate, you must be 17, 110 pounds with a clean bill of health. To schedule an appointment, visit www.bloodassurance.org/donate.
Mount Juliet police took an 18-year-old man into custody after being on the run. Sujoy Guha was arrested on multiple charges, including criminal attempted homicide, aggravated assault on a first responder, and felony evading. Guha was intentionally trying to hit Mount Juliet officers who were involved in traffic stops on Sunday. Nashville Metro Police assisted with helicopter support and stopping Guha using spike strips to take him into custody. The same car was used in a similar incident back on March 17th. Guha was out on bond when arrested for a shooting that took place in July of last year.
A raid at an Antioch nightclub led to many people detained. A large group of law enforcement officials reportedly raided a nightclub in connection to a drug and human trafficking investigation on Sunday morning. The FBI did confirm they began executing authorized search and arrest warrants at the Miami nightclub located on Antioch Pike. The raid led to many people being detained and questioned by law enforcement agencies. Eventually, the people detained were let go. District 32S Council member Joy Stiles confirmed the raid did involve a drug and human trafficking investigation. Stiles also said other businesses in the area seem to be engaging in illegal activities which will prompt more police presence in the area. District 28S Council member David Benton will have a meeting Wednesday to discuss what happened.
14 Murfreesboro intersections will be receiving improvements to help lessen traffic in highly congested areas. The Murfreesboro City Council just approved an almost $5.5 million project that will modify traffic signals in real time. The information will be sent to traffic lights in hopes to keep motorists moving and reduce congestion. A majority of the project is funded through a grant from the Tennessee Department of Transportation, and the rest is funded from the city's CIP fund. With how rapidly Murfreesboro is growing, officials hope that this reduces traffic and improves state air quality.
The city of Murfreesboro is constantly growing. With that increase in population comes cars, lots of them. We went behind the scenes at the Tennessee Department of Transportation to see how they're handling the traffic around town.
Traffic. You all know it. You all hate it. And on SR 99 near New Salem Highway, the Tennessee Department of Transportation has a plan to fix it.
So last year we let a job for State Route 99 in Rutherford County from Cason Lane to Veterans Parkway.
That was Hunter Dykes, District 39 manager for TDOT, outlining their plans for the SR 99 expansion. This expansion will make waves across the organization. Highway Response Operator Everett Francis told us how it will affect his job.
Definitely, if they're adding more lanes and there's something major going on that highway, we have to take in consideration, okay, we're going to need additional trucks. Definitely safety.
That theme of safety was echoed by Hunter.
The most important thing is safety. One of the things that you can do is slow down and put your phone down.
Though safety is paramount, Hunter hopes the impact will be minimal.
Hopefully limited impacts. We have a special provision 108B that only allows lane closures from 9 to 3.
The team over at TDOT is confident that they can get this project done quickly and safely. The message to motorists is clear.
I would say if you see us or other first responders, definitely please slow down.
We want to improve our system. We want to make your commute better. and we want to get the people that are working on it, inspecting it, home at night.
This has been Hayden Wood, Middle Tennessee News.
That was Hayden Wood on the State Route 99 expansion project. We can't wait to see that final product and traffic relief.
A man was left in critical condition after being hit by a car in Murfreesboro. The crash happened Friday night on South Church Street at I-24. The man was transported to Vanderbilt Trauma Center and his condition was described as very critical. The road was closed, then reopened following a police investigation into the incident. This is still a developing story, so be on the lookout for more updates. And in lighter news, Alyssa joins us with our first look at the weather. Alyssa, it felt humid and a little cloudy outside when I came in. How's it around the mid-state today?
Thanks, Taylor. It looks like April showers have started right away with a chance of precipitation for most of the week. Starting in Murfreesboro and Manchester, we have a high of 67 with a 30% chance of rain in Murfreesboro and 50% in Manchester. Next, we have McMinnville and Shelbyville with a high of 68, McMinnville with a 60% chance of rain, and Shelbyville with 30%. Then in Woodbury, we see a high of 66 and a 30% chance of rain. In Smithville and Mount Juliet, we are looking at a high of 65 and 40% chance of rain, while Mount Juliet has no precipitation today.
All right, thanks, Alyssa. Lots of rain. Now, coming up, we're going to have the second half of The Other Side of Cabo, so stay tuned. That's on Middle Tennessee News.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. Last week we had a look at the first part of the Other Side of Cabo special. Now, MTN reporters Dan and Christine Eschenfelder return with the second installment of the Other Side of Cabo.
They're gonna be our new kids.
We weren't thinking about a nonprofit. We were thinking about, these are kids, how can we just go home and leave them?
The Other Side of Cabo is the nonprofit organization started by John and Teresa Bodel. They were inspired by the children and families living on the side of Cabo San Lucas that most tourists don't see.
We came back and prepared to bring things from Tennessee back to them to help their lives and to get to know them.
To get what the children need, the Bodles do things like going to various schools in Murfreesboro to collect unclaimed jackets from the lost and found.
We used to have a very good friend from church who was the principal of Black Foss Elementary School. We talked to him and his wife, she's one of my best friends, about all this mission. We asked, like, what did you do with the jackets at the end of the school year that nobody claims? Go to the trash or what? And he said, maybe, because I don't know. And I said, can we have them?
Sure, so for sure, anytime.
And yeah, he did. And not only that, he put all those bags together for us.
They also find sponsors to donate money and items.
There are fundraisers we do, yard sales. It is a community effort. There are a number of Tennesseans, our friends, neighbors, and family members who say, how can we help?
But it's not enough because we have around 50 children and their families, because it's not only the children. We try to help the families too. And it's a lot. And for Christmas, can you imagine, they write the Christmas letter to Santa. 50 children writing tennis shoes, 2 sets of clothing, a toy, and maybe a device to attend school.
And imagine taking all these items across the border. Teresa is always nervous about going through customs in Mexico.
That's my fear every single time, especially in December. Well, it's Mexico, it's different culture, different rules, different politics, and sometimes it's most about money. Even though we have the paperwork legally to be a nonprofit organization, sometimes they don't care about the paperwork. They just see the merchandise and say, too many tennis shoes, you cannot just go with it. Plus all the new clothes and toys, you're doing business or selling it.
But it's worth all the effort.
I'm usually there with Mom, make sure the kids are having fun, make sure the needs are met. I help bring out clothes. I help bring a lot of toys as well. I get a lot of joy from helping those kids because they really need it.
Estrella lives here with her extended family, close to her friends, and she really enjoys school.
My favorite class is math.
Estrella hopes to become a veterinarian someday because she loves animals.
We want to make it a commitment through the years as we move them toward high school graduation. And learning English. Learning English is helpful in Cabo too, because if you can speak the language fairly fluently, you can get a job because Cabo is a tourist-based economy.
But for now, Estrella attends school and sells trinkets on the beach with her family to earn money.
She supports her grandmother, especially when the grandma had a surgery a few months ago. She took care of her. She go and help her on the beach.
If you want to walk with a child, you can actually go to Cabo, get to know him or her, meet them, get to know the family, have dinner with them in their homes. We want to make it as relational as possible.
It's clear the Bodles have formed a close bond with many of the families.
She feels excited when she sees us, and she loves us very much, and we are like her parents for her.
And then there's a young man named Ervin who escaped violence and poverty in Acapulco and is seeing his dreams come true in Cabo.
Make sure to join us on Wednesday for the final installment of The Other Side of Cabo.
A Tennessee family has honored MTSU student Aaliyah Khalid by launching a clothing line and website in her honor. The 19-year-old was in Texas visiting family when the car she was in broke down in the middle of the highway and was involved in a 3-car collision. Khalid, along with 3 others, were killed in the crash. Aaliyah's mother launched a modest in-store clothing line that was hand-picked by Aaliyah weeks before she passed. Hanan Khalid, her sister, also made a website showcasing all of Aaliyah's designs. The family is dedicating the store to her memory, and they said they hope her designs spread her love for fashion and modesty. Munan Boutique can be found inside Al Medina International Market in Antioch.
Nearly 50 inmates in Wilson County Jail graduated with their high school equivalency diplomas. The inmates worked through a program organized by the Wilson County Schools Adult Learning Center. The order started with an entrance exam, which tests each inmate's basic math and reading skills. Inmates were also allowed to participate in another initiative called Moving Forward, which helps each student with essential life skills to help them re-enter society. Participants enrolled in classes covering math, reading, language arts, science, and social studies.
A bill that prevents previous mental institution patients from obtaining a firearm is moving towards in the Tennessee government. Known as a Khalid's Law, the bill aims to make selling, delivering, or transferring a gun to any person that has been placed in a mental institution in the past 5 years illegal. The bill was introduced by Representative Shondell Brooks, and Senator Ramesh Akbar named the bill after her son, Khalid De Silva, who was one of the 4 victims in the 2018 Waffle House shooting in Antioch. The shooter was a diagnosed schizophrenic and had pleaded insanity during his trial, claiming he acted on a command from God. Akbari has been consistently fighting for a gun reform on state and national levels.
An act to dismantle DEI is currently moving through the Tennessee legislature. Introduced by Representative Aaron Mayberry and Senator Jack Johnson, the bill looks to prevent local and state governments from making hiring decisions based on categories such as race, religion, age, sex, or disability. The Dismantled DEI Act has been placed on the calendars for the State and Local Government Committee of the Senate on April 1st and on the House's State and Local Government Committee for April 2nd.
Now we've got Alyssa back with our look at tonight's weather. Today is looking a little gloomy. Will we be seeing any clear skies tonight?
Not today, Taylor. Tonight we are looking at cloudy skies all over the mid-state. Although most of the rain will stop during the day for all surrounding towns, it will be nearly impossible to see a star in the sky tonight. It looks like we have a reoccurring low of 37 in Murfreesboro, Manchester, Smithville, Shelbyville, and Woodbury tonight. Then we will see McMinnville and Mount Juliet only 1 degree higher with a low of 38. After the break, I'll have your full 5-day forecast where we'll be seeing severe weather throughout the week. See you soon.
All right, thanks, Alyssa. And still ahead on Middle Tennessee News, we'll have Alyssa back for our full 5-day forecast, and then Ethan Williams is going to join us in the MTN Sports Den.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning. Hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Mic check 1 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G. VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
We're coming back to Alyssa looking at our full 5-day forecast. Alyssa, will I need a rain jacket and umbrella for the rest of the week?
Absolutely, Taylor. With the amount of severe thunderstorms and wind, you might want to stay inside for most of the week. For those of you with a full week ahead, watch for high wind gusts, flooding, and any fallen debris on the roads in Murfreesboro. Today, we saw a high of 67, and we will feel a chill tonight with a low of 37 with cloudy skies all day. Tomorrow, we will start with sunny skies during the day with a high of 71 and a low of 54 with winds later that night that could be up to 25 miles per hour. We will see Wednesday reach into the 80s with a high of 83 and a low of 68 with slight showers in the morning and heavier rain later that night. Thursday, we will see the hottest temperature of the week with a high of 85 and a low of 68, again with 50% chance of rain all day, starting after 1 in the afternoon. We will have thunderstorms all day Friday with a high of 84 and a low of 67, leading into a rainy evening. While we may see a little sun this week in the mornings, clouds will be covering the skies for most of the week, both day and night, with a constant chance of precipitation. Make sure to join us on Wednesday to keep up with the storms continuing all throughout the weekend. Taylor, back to you.
All right, thanks, Alyssa. Coming up next, we've got Ethan Williams joining us in the MTN Sports Den with a look at everything Blue Raider sports. That's coming up.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning. Hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Hi, I'm Ethan Williams, and welcome to the MTN Sports Den. Let's start off with some Blue Raider baseball. This weekend, the Raiders hosted the FIU Panthers in a 3-game series in some Conference USA action. Heading into the game on Sunday, the series was tied 1-1, and both teams would struggle to get runners on base early. But after 2 electric home runs by the Panthers, they would jump out to a 6-0 lead over the Blue Raiders at the bottom of the 6th. The Blue Raiders, however, would respond with a phenomenal 6th inning of their own, scoring 5 runs. The Raiders would follow that up with a disastrous 7th inning, letting up 3 more runs. The Blue Raiders would fall to the FIU Panthers 10-5. Now let's head over to some softball. On the softball diamond, the MTSU Blue Raiders hosted Kennesaw State for a 3-game series. The Blue Raiders would start the series off with a huge 5-4 win with 2 big runs by the Blue Raiders in the 7th inning. On Saturday, it was an absolute blowout, with the Blue Raiders starting the game with 4 runs in the 1st inning and then 5 in the 2nd, winning 12-2. And lastly, on Sunday, the Blue Raiders would start it off with 2 home runs by Ava Brooks and Mila Amon. And the Raiders would cap off the series with a 5-1 win, sweeping the Kennesaw State Owls. Now as we move into some men's tennis action, the Blue Raiders ended their month-long road trip with a win. The men's tennis team went on a 5-game stretch of road games during the whole month of March, starting on February 28th. They ended it in Memphis yesterday. The Blue Raiders would win that game 4-3 after an impressive rally in singles matches after dropping the doubles point, something the Blue Raiders have struggled with all season. The Blue Raiders' next match would be April the 4th versus South Florida. And now as we take a look into women's tennis, the Blue Raiders had a great weekend as they got 2 close wins over some Conference USA opponents. On Friday, the Blue Raiders played Kennesaw State, and the Raiders fell behind early, losing that doubles point. After the singles, though, it was tied up 3-3, but the sophomore Zen Liam would clutch up in her match after 3 sets. The Blue Raiders would win 4-3. On Saturday, the Blue Raiders hosted Jacksonville State in a 1-4 match, and they lost the doubles point yet again. But the Raiders would clinch in singles, winning 4-2. That's all for me at the MTN Sports Den. I've been Ethan Williams. I'm going to send it back over to Taylor and Willie.
All right, thanks, Ethan. That sounds like a ton of stuff going on for Blue Raider sports. Now, today is a special day, and I think a lot of students around the world are going to appreciate it. It is the National Crayon Day. Who knew? It was invented in 1902, and crayons have been the biggest thing at school ever since, a staple for all of the best artists. The most famous brand is the ever-recognizable Crayola. When you think of crayons, I know first thing you think of Crayola. Now, I don't know how you could think of it, but 400 colors are in their collection, Willie. Isn't that an insane amount of colors?
That's just ridiculous. I was not a 128 pack with a crayon sharpener type kid.
Exactly. I mean, how do you come up with 400 different colors? It's insane. But I will tell you, my personal favorite is either the indigo blue or the cornflower blue. What about you?
Mine is definitely True Red, and coming in second is Razzmatazz Red. On top of that, I heard they're bringing back the dandelion crayon. Big news for fans of yellow out there. Whether you're an artist or a student or an aspiring artist, grab a coloring book today and let your imagination run wild.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us on Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this or any of our shows, you can watch them on our website. I'm Taylor Pennington, joined by Willie Failer and Alyssa Battaglia and Ethan Williams.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook/Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you Wednesday for our next show.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning. Hey, Lightning. You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Mic check 1 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking BIG, VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.